Hello everyone, this is Enzo Eigen at the Alliance for Loki, and this is an account tour for 2nd January 2021. So last one I did was May of 2020, so over 6 months. So let's just start and look at the champions I have. That's always the most exciting part about account tour. We'll go right to the 6 stars. So at this point I have 125 6 stars, so I have quite a large amount, which is yeah, just lots of more 6 star shards in the game and opportunities to pool them in 6 star Nexus. And this gifting event alone, I've pooled like probably 15 to 20 of them. So pretty good range of champions. Of course, the one I'm missing that I really want is Corvus Glaive, but other than that, I have about everyone I want. Let's talk now about the rank 3. So I have 18 rank 3 6 stars. We'll start off with Doom. He's at the upper left. He is, great prestige. He's SIG 200, great offense, really good defense. He's about the perfect champion in this game. So he's a great addition to my account and one of the highlights of it. After that, Stealth Suit Spidey. He's a character I really like a lot to play. He gives me the slow mechanic. So every 6 star, I'm trying to find something sort of unique about them to add to my roster. So, of course, his slow mechanic definitely does that. Does really good damage too. But the thing about him is he's a great prestige. He's number 7 overall in the prestige, and he's also at SIG 200. Luckily, I've pulled him a fair number of times from the crystals. That's helped him a lot. Thing was my second 6 star, I believe, rank 3. Really good on defense. Really interesting abilities. Very tanky, of course. Has the protection, allows him to basically take no damage. Just has a lot of interesting ways he can be used. Very much the tank of my 6 star rank 3s. Omega Red is super huge damage dealer, and especially with passive damage, so he can bypass a lot of nodes and difficulties with his passive damage. Again, he's also SIG 200. And then after that, we have Captain Marvel movie. She I took up because she was a good damage dealer at the time. I like her indestructible. Pretty good prestige too. It helped my prestige. I sort of wish I hadn't put so many points into her prestige, just because now I would use them elsewhere. Really, she only needs to be 660. But she's a super fun champion to play, especially with Nick Fury. And speaking of the man, there's Nick Fury. And so, of course, just a great champion. Great on offense, defense. I use him a lot in war. Huge bleed damage. Lots of interesting utility. His second life. The tactical charges all give him some really, really cool gameplay. Ghost is, of course, just amazingly fun champion. Great for content, great for war. There's so many uses of her in the game. Probably the best or second best champion in the game. She's SIG 160. I've pulled her 5 times, I think, and the rest have been, of course, just stones. I like her high SIG. I wouldn't mind getting her up to SIG 200. Captain America Infinity War is a champion I took up because I was using him in war. He's only 660, and I only want to put science 6 stones in him because I don't want to use my generic, except for ones that would help me with prestige. But still an amazing champion. At rank 3 just hits so hard and is so tanky. Black Widow Clairvoyant is one of my newer rank 3s. She might be the most fun champion for me in the game right now. Just so much different utility and all of her different immunities and the way the plagues work. Regen, power control, just awesome champion. OG Vision is maybe also one of my favorite champions. I'm using him a lot in war. I mean, even though he's a 2015 champion, still incredibly valuable. Just absolutely shuts down opponents' power. I have him at SIG 200, which I really like. It was a big investment, and it doesn't help my prestige at all. But I still absolutely no regrets. Love him so much. Vision AARKUS is absolutely a defensive rank up, though he might be my favorite champion to play that not many people will think about. He's good against both buffed up and diss track. Just gets a lot of specials, and it's just a super fun champion. Has a lot of interesting abilities to play with. Man Thing's totally a defensive rank up, though I like him a lot. He gives me a poison champion too, which helps in my sort of different functions on my rank 3s. And MODOK absolutely defends. I want to have a really strong defense of rank 3s, and so he's a great defender, and so he was absolutely for defense. Human Torch is just an amazing champion against Mystics. Use him a lot in war and just destroys any Mystic defender he fights against. Korg is absolutely a defensive rank up. He's always good to have. He seems very relevant for defenses very far in the future, so he's a great champion for that. Oh, Magneto. What can I say about Magneto? Just crazily good against metal champions. Bring him a lot to war and just use him a lot also in AQ. Just very powerful and a great new champion. Cosmic Ghost Rider was sort of my fun rank up. I pulled him and then had a Cosmic. Really didn't have anything else to use my Cosmic on. He doesn't really need his Awakening ability. It's nice, but not essential, and just a fun champion to play. Crazy damage. I mean, if you hit him in the right rotation, oh, his damage is out of control. And let me just skip one here to my last rank 3, which is, of course, Warlock. Warlock has one of the most unique abilities in the game with his Infection, and so he definitely can absolutely shut down any regen champion. And so those are my rank 3 6 stars. And each one, I'm trying to rank them so they bring something a little bit different and interesting into my collection. After that, I have only a few rank 2s: Mephisto, Wasp, Mr. Fantastic, Gulk, Havoc, Mole Man, and Domino. I sort of seem to take 6 stars right to rank 3. I haven't really been rank 2ing many of them, but I think that's going to change as, you know, this rank, the whole meta changes to 6 stars. I really like Mr. Fantastic and Gulk. I use them both all the time. Mr. Fantastic, I think, is really underrated. I think he can do a lot of cool things, and Gulk is great against, of course, any type of passive degen. So that's the 6-star lineup. After that, we have the 5 stars, and I won't scroll through them all at first. So I have, what do I have? I think I have exactly 60 rank 5s. That's true, yep. We'll just go by them each class by class. Still very relevant today, especially since you can take them to SIG 200. The most exciting 2 in my science, what do I have? I have 11 science are Immortal Abomination, who I think is amazing. I would love to give him as a 6-star. Just super powerful, niche poison champ that absolutely tears through any champion that can not be immune to poison. Spider-Ham, I think, is incredible. Really interesting champion. I have a feeling that he's going to be discovered to have a lot of use in this game. Void is also another champ I still use a lot because I have him as a 6-star, but he's not awakened yet. And so just an incredible champion who's good. And of course, Quake is always valuable, and She-Hulk also a lot of use. Invisible Woman might be my next rank up for science, just because she's the only one I don't have as a 6-star, and I'd like to have her as rank 5 because then she'll be at least equivalent in power to all the other ones. Skill is my lowest amount of champions. I only have 8. I would say the only thing exceptional here in skill is maybe Aegon, because I still would use him, because I do have him duped twice. SIG 40 is a 6-star, but he's not ranked up to rank 3. And it's sort of hard to say. Maybe the 200 SIG Stone rank 5 would still be better. But he might be my next 6-star skill rank up, so that might make him obsolete. Other than that, Crossbones, of course, gives you that unique ability that only he and Guillotine and Guardian have, but Blade is still usable. I still find places where I like to use him and think he's a good champion, but yeah, he's definitely falling out of the meta a fair bit. In Mutant, I think this is the one I have the most in. What do I have? I have 13 mutants. Still a lot here that are good. Namor I still use a lot, even though I have him as a 6-star. He's not ranked up, and he's SIG 200, which he really needs. So that's probably the biggest separation is champions you would use at SIG 200 that are really useful, and it's just so hard to get 6-stars up that high right now. Sunspot, Emma Frost, I love to get as a 6-star. Goldpool is a really good synergy champ with Nick Fury. Probably the Archangel is my most used champ. I still use him a lot in war. It's still incredible. Would love to get him as a 6-star. That'd be so incredible. Definitely take him to rank 3 and use him all the time. Apocalypse is a great, obviously just great synergy champ and other champs. And Wolverine is probably the coolest champion I have. I'd say as a 5-star. When you use Apocalypse's Horseman on him, he is unbelievable. So amazingly incredible. Cosmic, what do I have? I have 9 Cosmic. Of course, Corvus Glaive, still use him lots and lots in Alliance Quest, so super good champion. So want him as a 6-star. Other than that, champion sits on my defense some. SIG 200 and Medusa and Hyperion are still very relevant today. Don't exist as 6-stars and have a lot of just incredibly cool uses that make them still great champions. Over in the tech world, I have 10 tech. I would say Guillotine 2099 is the only one I sort of use consistently. Just really good the way she doesn't crit and has just a lot of utility. And if you get her up to 100, she starts crazily ramping up damage. Love Guardian. Think he's an amazing champion. Would love to take up my 6-star as my next tech rank up. Only problem is he's not awakened as a 6-star, and so the SIG 200 gives them so much extra abilities. It's really quite nice. And last but not least is Mystic, and I have 9 Mystic at rank 5. And yeah, I think Magic is, of course, very viable still. It doesn't exist as a 6-star. And other than that, I don't think I really play too many of my Mystic rank 5s for any like really big time content. Actually, that's not true. I still use Symbiote Supreme and Sorcerer Supreme. Have them both as 6-stars, but they're not ranked. Mojo I still like to play around with. Have them as 6-star, same thing, not ranked. Doom, of course, Man-Thing are already 6-stars. So that's all my 5-stars. Here, let's just scroll through the entire batch. I basically have every 5-star that's not like a really specialty pool or one that's very new. And so incredible 5-star roster I have. Many of them are at SIG 200. I'd probably say at least 50% are. So definitely approaching the sort of the top of the collection. You can see all the ones I don't have, like A-Bomb or Black Widow, are like specialty champions. They have to pull from Incursion Crystals. Scarlet Witch, same thing. Punisher is from the Arena Crystals. Wolverine X, I'm not sure how you get a 5-star Wolverine X. And so that's the 5-stars. Just a quick peek at the 4-stars. Actually ranking up 4-stars more these days because we're having those cool events for the Cavalier difficulty where if you if you cleared it with 4-stars, you would get the extra bonus prize. And so yeah, I've been doing some rank ups for those. It's just fun to rank 4-stars even now in the game. And then 3-stars, 2-stars, I have so many, almost all of them. Okay, let's go take a look at Prestige and player rating now. So right now my Prestige is 13.41 and I'm just over 3 million at 3.088 million. And so yeah, both of these are big jumps. A lot of rank 3s lately. I still want to keep on working on my Prestige. Of course, like 13.8 something is sort of the upper amount, and my next couple of rank ups will be either champions that don't need prestige or awakenings, or one that I'll focus my prestige on. So it would either be basically Namor, Surfer, or Sunspot. If you look at my resources, well, we're just still at the very end of the gifting event. I have crazy amounts of resources like tier 4 basic, tier 5 basic, tier 2 alpha, so many just because of all the ones that you get from the rewards there. So lots and lots, but it doesn't take much of a rank 3 to like eat away at all of those. So one rank 3 takes 7 tier 5 basic, 15 tier 2 alpha, and so that just absolutely like eats away at your resources if you take it from rank 1 to rank 3. Probably the one that's been the most challenging to account for is my tier 4 class catalyst. I basically either have almost none, like science and skill, or I'm sort of like, approaching the maximum, like cosmic and mutants. It's like every time you rank up something, it can take, again, rank 1 to rank 3, 6-star, I think takes 15. So it basically wipes you out. And so it's really sort of strange how the tier 4 class catalysts are so in demand and how they just get eaten from your inventory so quick. As far as tier 5 class catalyst goes, so I already have a 4 mutant, so we're trying to figure out what to do with that. It's really between Sunspot and Namor. I'm leaning towards Namor just because I like playing him as a champion. I'd have to use my Mutant Awakening gem on him, which is okay, but just won't be able to get him up to high sig too quick. Basically, Tech, Mystic, Cosmic, I'm relatively close, like 2/3 of the way, a little closer to getting another one of those. And Skill and Science are, and Mutant are also below halfway. So it seems like we get more and more tier 5 CC in, but still takes a while to form each one. And so, trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about oops, let me grab this free crystal. Just completed all the content, so all the like basic content that can be done. So I've done the Abyss, done 7.1, so there's 7.1, 100%, done all the variants, done all, basically everything I can do that's sort of at the end game, other than, of course, the monthly event quests and things like that, and all the back issues. So I generally play things pretty quick. I'd say within a month that something comes out, I'm often finishing it. And so yeah, it's been fun. Still love this game. So I think this game is amazing. Hope you like this account tour, and of course, it always grows bigger and bigger each time. And so, yeah, definitely be some interesting rank 3s on the way. I would say my next rank 3s for 6 stars. Let's go back to the champions real quick. So I already have a mutant, and as I said, I'm probably thinking about it's definitely either Sunspot or Namor for my mutants right now. I do have an Awakening Gem, but Sunspot being already awakened is attractive. But if I'm going to go pure what you call pure prestige, of course, it should be Silver Surfer. He's at Sig 40, which is nice because, of course, I want to take him up. So I might start putting all my Sigs into him and rank him up once I form a Cosmic. I do want to take up another Cosmic Defense, which could be the champion. We've been using him a lot on defense. Skill, as I said, I don't really have anything too interesting on skill. Probably Aegon. I think he's at Sig 40. So he's, on his way. And I think I have some Sig stones I can put into him. Once we get to science, probably Void. Probably use my Awakening Gem on Void once I'm ready to rank him up. Just think a 6-star Void would be so amazing. Even though the Sig 200 rank 5 probably is more valuable for a while. I mean, eventually I'll catch up on that one. Cosmic we looked at. Tech. Tech is the only hard one I have. I don't really have a really obvious tech. I would say Sentinel might be the most obvious, but I think I might even take up Guardian unranked. He still has a lot of cool utility, and with the no crits and power drain, and yeah, just I think he's a really fun champion. So I probably would take him up. So many mystics to rank up. Mojo, Morningstar, Sorcerer Supreme, Tigra. I mean, I still have a lot that I want to take to rank 5. I mean, to rank 3. So yeah, I cannot get enough Mystic Tier 5 CC. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed this account tour. And of course, I stream almost every night, 21:30 Geneva. So come by and say hello and hang out with me then. Take care. Bye-bye.